is Jean D. Shaw. I'm an artist and sculptor and writer, and I am involved with the Indian Point Safe Energy Coalition and the Westchester People's Action Coalition. I've been an activist all my life, and I've been an artist all my life. I find it impossible to separate the two, and in fact I find it wrong to separate the two. You have to do what's in your heart. For me, it's both. This is my nuclear reactor that is in my physical backyard. Of course, I must add right now that I'm saying that every nuclear reactor is in everybody's backyard in the whole wide world. Fukushima is in our backyard. Indian Point is in your backyard. Vermont Yankee is in Washington, D.C.'s backyard. In fact, everyone has a nuclear reactor in their backyard. The world is a nuclear community. That said, when you approach the nuclear power plant in Japan and New York, also known as Indian Point, run by the lovely Entergy Corporation, and I'm sure that people in Vermont are familiar with the Entergy Corporation. The first thing you'll see when you pass an old entrance that's not shown here is you'll see a ball field, a very nice bucolic ball field where, I guess the Little League gets to go play, and I'm sure Entergy must sponsor one. Every corporation does. Every pizza parlor does. How could the nuclear plant not? So there's a road that goes by Indian Point over here called Broadway. It's a little two-lane road, one direction and the other direction. Here is an emergency evacuation bus stop. That's where people would have to wait to be evacuated by the non-existent buses if they were told to evacuate. They're not told to get in their own car and go somewhere, which is, of course, what anyone with a car would do. They're told to go to the bus stop and wait for bus drivers to come from far away to the nuclear accident to pick people up. Do you think that's going to happen? I doubt it.
Years ago. Which is the time.
So, moving right along, here's a little reminder that Indian Point is at the convergence of two earthquake faults.
The real threat for earthquake, if you're only an earthquake issue, is less the likelihood that it would be